everyone. I hope that this exam is going to be helpful for you. This little format that I'm showing you. All right, so the first thing you're going to do is this little section where you're going to write down the conjugated verb, and you must write the subject, the pronoun, and the verb tense. We're just doing present tense, so make sure everything's in present tense. Okay, we're going to write the subject, so that's the pronoun. So it could be either I, you, he, she, they, you formal, we, or you all. All right, let's start with the we form. So any of the we is going to be the ones in circle in blue. So anything that ends with amos, hemos, imos. Okay, so let's do with amamos. Amamos. Okay, so since they're all in the we form, you got to write down we. You already got that down. You understand that the ending means we. Now, the stem is going to indicate the verb. So, what's amamos? We love. Comemos. We eat. Write that down correctly. Escribimos, we write. Vivimos is we live. And then corremos is we run. Oops, let me correct that right now. And erase that and put run. It's supposed to be run. Corremos. Run. So amamos, comemos, escribimos, vivimos, y corremos. They all have to do with the we, but they're all different verbs. So you can make sure you identify the correct pronoun. Let's grab a different color and do the ones that end with o. So amo, hablo, corro, y vivo. So they're all in the yo form, so that means I. So make sure you put an I in each one of them. I. So amo means I love, hablo I speak, corro I run, y vivo I live. Make sure you put the whole thing. I'm just writing down the first part, but this is just more of a guide than anything else. In green we have the A's and the E's, and that will pertain to he, she, or you formal. I'm writing them all here in this line, but that's not what I want you to do. What I want you to do is just pick one of those three. You can pick whichever of the three is going to be correct. So if you put she loves, it will be correct. If you put he loves, it will be correct. And if you put you formal love, it will be correct. So she loves, he loves. You have to indicate you formal love. It doesn't mean that you're going to write all of them in one line. Just pick one of them. You formal love. Oops, don't put an S on you formal love. It'll be just you formal love. All right. So for options for those are the conjugations for those three. So let's go for en. So the an. So aman. Let's find another one here. Hablan y corren. Viven. Aman is they love. It could either be they, but the other option is you all. So, no. Aman would be they love. Hablan would be they speak, or you all speak. If you choose any of those options, I will count it as good. If you choose to put all of them they, that would be fine. But if you put you all to all of them, that would be fine too, because they will all be correct. Make sure that you're looking at the stem. The stem will tell you the meaning or the verb itself, like amar, comer, escribir, hablar. All of those we've been going over during class, and hopefully you guys remember them. Now, if they all end with an S, okay, it's going to be tú. So it either has to end with an AS or an ES. Entonces, tú means you, so you're going to put you. You love, you eat. Okay? Just remember, tú means you. And then yo means I. Why am I telling you this? Because the next section on the preterite, where you have to match, you have to remember those too, because it'll help you kind of do more like common sense matching deductions. So, all right. Write only one of the options in the line. You have make sure you're keeping good attention to the instructions. You write down the meaning of the conjugated verb. You must write down the subject, one of the subjects, not all of them, and the verb tense, all present tense. So say ama would be él or ella. So you could put he or she, one of those two. Just make sure you do it correctly up here. I did some of it, but I kind of just wanted you to pay attention to the endings and paying attention to the stem. That was my main goal for this guide, for you to understand what exactly we are doing in the first part. Now let's jump into the second part. The second part is just matching. There will be options on the right hand side. I will write, for example, I loved, and you are going to match with the line. And yo comí, I ate. The way I'm presenting it in this format is very similar, but I'm just going to scramble them. What's important is that you pay attention to the first part. So you're going to pay attention to like yo. If it says yo, it's going to mean I. All right? That's going to help you so much. And if it has tú, it's going to mean you. And all you have to do is pay attention to the stem of the verb so that you understand what they're talking about. If it's amar, comer, escribir, hablar, o correr, or vivir. All right? Okay, so that's the second part. The first and the second part, the first part counts for a lot for the exam. The second part counts for the other part, majority part of the exam. But then there's the third part, letra, which is the lyrics. That's only going to have like maybe 3 sentences that you have to fill in the blank, and they're very easy, really quick. And then last but not least is a bonus. If you want to write down the bonus, it will help you a lot to bump your grade up a little bit, because I do want you guys to know all your pronouns. So yo, él, ella, usted, ellos, ellas, nosotros, nosotras, etc. You have to remember the pronouns, and I just hope that you have a good exam, and good luck. I'll see you guys on Tuesday.